Wrestling on Wednesdays, Pokemon on Thursdays, Star Wars on Fridays, Subnautica on Saturdays, and Animal Crossing on Sundays. And he plays Minecraft on Tuesdays, Wrestling on Wednesdays, Pokemon on Thursdays, Star Wars on Fridays, Subnautica on Saturdays, and Animal Crossing on Sundays. Spreading God's love with each stream, and with God's love he can do it all. The stream is starting soon. If you don't mind, hit that follow button and subscribe. J-Rabbit is now hopping in. Don't mind, hit that follow button and subscribe. J-Rabbit is now hopping in. Welcome to the stream, let's join J-Rabbit for lots of fun. Oh yeah! Oh, that rabbit, he streams 6 days a week and he plays Minecraft on Tuesdays, Wrestling on Wednesdays, Pokemon on Thursdays, Star Wars on Fridays, Subnautica on Saturdays, and Animal Crossing on Sundays. Spreading God's love with each stream, and with God's love he can do it all. The stream is starting soon. If you don't mind, hit that follow button and subscribe. J-Rabbit is now hopping in.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another J-Rabbit87 stream. I am your host, J-Rabbit87, and I hope everyone is having a good time. Love it. I'm glad. I'll have to show you the full version later tonight. I don't know if you got to see the full thing. I hope everybody is doing good, and yes, that is a brand spanking new intro video. Our good friend Jack Skelly with 6 ones provided the song, and I did the editing of the video. I also have a brand new outro video that will be debuting later at the end of stream. Again, I edited the video, but Jack Skelly with 6 ones provided the outro song as well. Thank you, Jack Skelly with 6 ones. Excuse me. With that, I hope you guys are ready for some wrestling. Seems my voice isn't. Before we get into our match card of the night, because we have 9 great matches for you guys, before we get into that, let's go ahead and get into our commands. As always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife very greatly, and we want to make sure that we return His blessings by giving Him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that He rightfully deserves. Also, a huge thank you to our sponsors, Jack Skelly with 6 ones, Demon King 025, and Z Fire Incorporated for their contributions. Oh, as well as Firebird 10, sorry. For their contributions to the stream. If you would like to put your name onto the sponsored list, feel free to ask for more information. Discord. We have one of those. 9. Sorry, got distracted there. Discord, we have one of those. My hashtag wonderful wife has posted a link into the chat. Feel free to grab that link and come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms, and we would love to see you there. Last but not, oh wait, no, we're not last yet. YouTube, we have one of those as well, and we have posted past live streams up that have started from the very start when we first got a gaming computer and got the ability to record. And I'm still working on getting it caught up. I was a little bit busy today getting the new outro and intro video done, but I will get back onto that. So yeah, if you'd like to check that out, feel free to do so. And now, last but not least, are ways that you can help support the stream if you would like to do so. Always keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, give me just a moment.
Pre-show hydrate. I'm sure Samantha does it.
You knew what I was about to do. I don't know why my voice is just all of a sudden hoarse. I wasn't like this before. Anywho, tonight's card. Tonight we will be starting out with Jinder Mahal versus the last member of the Judgment Day that he has not faced off against. He has one match lost against Finn Balor, one match won against Damian Priest, and tonight he goes against J.D. McDonough. Right after that, we go back into our War of Momentum, starting with the women's tag team War of Momentum, as Carmella faces off against Zoe Stark. And right after that, it's the men's as the Hurricane faces off against Channing Stax Lorenzo. After that, we have a very, very interesting mixed gender tag team match as the number one contenders for the Intercontinental Championship and the Women's European Championship, Trish Stratus and Bret the Hitman Hart, will team to face off against their respected champions, the Women's European Champion Rhea Ripley and the Intercontinental Champion Bray Wyatt. After that, we have yet another call out by the Ring General. He says the loss against Honky Tonk Man was a fluke. He says he wasn't prepared for the Ultimate Warrior, and this means nothing. He is still the greatest WWE Intercontinental Champion of all time, and he is going to prove once and for all tonight that these legends need to stay retired and stop taking the spotlight. This time, not only is he calling out a WWE legend, he wants a WWE Hall of Famer, and anyone who thinks that they are from that they can represent America against his Germany. Gunther should learn how to keep his mouth shut. So we'll see if anybody has the guts to take on Gunther. He's lost twice now. We'll see if somebody else will come and if they can continue the winning streak against him for Team Legend. After that, we go back to our War of Momentum as Tiffany Stratton takes on Ivy Nile and Kane takes on Tony D'Angelo. After that, for our semi-main event of the evening, we have a second mixed gender tag team match as the number one contenders to the United States and the Women's Championship, which are Roxanne Perez and Noam Dar, will team up to face the champions Eddie Guerrero and Chyna. Last but certainly not least is our main event of the evening. We have seen him lose night after night after night, but tonight The Undertaker fights yet another one of Stone Cold Steve Austin's former tag team championship partners in the form of The Game, Triple H. The biggest question, of course, will be, will The Undertaker continue to be with Paul Bearer? With that, we can officially get into things. I am going to go ahead and set up our first match. Feel free to enjoy the music with our new RWF logo screen. Alright, it's time to get the first match underway. I'm so proud of my husband, who loved the screen. I'm so proud of my husband. The artist deserves all the fame. I forgot. Yeah, yeah.
Weighing in at 238 pounds, the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
The artist just wants to support the rabbit. Fair. Alright, we have our opening contest. Jinder so far, he's beat Finn Balor, but he has a loss to Damian Priest. We'll see how he fares up tonight. And remember, he faces Dominic Mysterio for the Pure Honor Championship at our next pay-per-view. And in a surprise turn of events, JD McDonough out here by himself. We know the last time we saw JD in action, the rest of the Judgment Day was out with him. I've been very surprised with Judgment Day. No, Finn Balor came out by himself, Damian Priest came out by himself, and now JD by himself. I wonder what the strategy here is. It might just be because they don't have the numbers game. Unless Dominic wants to come out with them as well, they don't have the numbers game because Jinder Mahal has the rest of Indus Sher at his beck and call. If you wind up winning, love, I'd be very impressed. Same. And this match is underway. Jinder Mahal starting off strong. And just using the ropes to his advantage. Now he's just trying to take out the arm of JD McDonough. I'm just choking him. Come on, ref. That's a blatant choke. Ginger Mahal, the modern day mozzarella. Mozzarella. There's a reversal as JD starts to take control. Ooh, dive to the outside. I approve of this. Ooh, headbutt there as these two continue to fight on the outside of the ring. Okay, it's going to be one of these days where I'm hot, but when I turn on the fan, I get too cold. A Texas Cloverleaf by JD McDonough. He's got to worry about the count here as Ginger reverses into a front dropkick. Already at a count of 6. Thankfully, both men get back into the ring. Reversal by JD McDonough. Oh, that massive, that headbutt into that back suplex-like maneuver into a cover, and there's a 3 count. Maybe I suggest taking shoes off if you're wearing shoes. And just like that, McDonough somehow, some way, gets the win. Oh wow. Oh wow, indeed. Oh wow, indeed. I don't know how he managed to do that. JD has proven tonight that you do not mess with the Judgment Day. That's 2 losses now to the Judgment Day. We'll see how Jinder fares next Wednesday. But for now, I'm going to get our next match set up. Here we go, right into our next match. Ah, yes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Ronda Rousey, representing the Hit Squad from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark.
I got a chance to talk with Sonya Deville, and it turns out that Ronda Rousey has taken Zoe Stark as Ronda Rousey is acting as a mentor towards Zoe, while Baszler is acting as a mentor towards Ivy. And that is why they are coming out with them here tonight, and why they did last week as well. Here comes Carmella. One half of the Women's Tag Team Championships. I love what we did there in the betting.
Samantha needed more water today.
Oh, dagnabbit. I keep forgetting. I guess I'm just a glutton for water right now. Hydration is important. Hashtag matchy match. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take my shoes off because I do have them on. I'm gonna take my wife's advice. I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm back. Looks like Carmella is in firm control. Yeah, Sonya Deville said that although there's nothing against Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, they will get their time to shine in other forms. But right now, she wants to showcase what the new members of the Hit Squad are all about. And to help them in their journey, she has assigned Ronda Rousey to mentor Zoe Stark, and she has assigned Shayna Baszler to mentor Ivy Nile. Carmella hitting the Hit Squad member Zoe Stark. As these two take it back into the ring. They're just swinging her by her hair. Carmella's showing that she'll do whatever it takes. Now it's Stark's turn to reverse. Springboard crossbody into a cover. Only a 2 count. Now Carmella. Ooh, super kick. She's setting up something big. But Stark able to reverse out of it. Reversal by Carmella. Oh, and there's the face plant. Into the cover. That kick out at 2. And Carmella is not happy about that. As she's setting up for something else. Out, went for a super kick, but missed. Able to take control again. But now Stark reverses. Back and forth action by these two women. Oh, sent into that exposed turnbuckle. Little backfire there by Ronda Rousey. As Mella takes it to the top turnbuckle. Diving splash, but she misses. Gets hit with a knee into the cover. And kick out at 1. Was that a knee? But the again backfiring as the referee's too busy with the turnbuckle pad. And Carmella able to get the shoulder up. Going for a cover. And Carmella able to kick out at 2. Carmella plus Marshmallow equals Marmello. Oh, and Carmella sent to the outside. You're not wrong. And another face plant. Carmella going for a cover. And there it is. Carmelo Hayes likes this.
Here is your winner, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella.
Carmella getting the win. Carmelo Hayes. I accept this. Carmella getting the win, getting another point in the War of Momentum, making it now 2-1. We'll see if Tiffany Stratton can keep this momentum going later on, but for now, we're heading right into the men's War of Momentum. I'll be right back as I get that set up. And here we go.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring.
Didn't forget this time.
215 pounds. The Hurricane.
Here comes the Hurricane, the superhero looking to claim another victory for his team and the men's War of Momentum over the men's tag team titles.
And his opponent, representing the D'Angelo family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, one half of the men's tag team champions, Kenny Stacks Lorenzo.
Here come Channing stacks Lorenzo in one half of the men's tag team champions. This match getting underway. Hurricane gets the first shot with a face buster. Chewing snacks Lorenzo. Hurricane, I believe, with a victory last week, but his partner did not get the same success. We'll see if Hurricane can defeat the man who defeated Kane last week. I approve. And just taunting there by Hurricane. Ooh, jumping tornado DDT. Lorenzo tries to take over, but Hurricane does not let him. There's a reversal by Channing, who picks Hurricane up on his shoulders and drapes him over to the turnbuckle. Neckbreaker by the Hurricane. Oh, Hurricane tried to do a springboard to the crossbody to the outside, and he missed. Now Lorenzo from the top rope, double axe handle all the way out to the floor. He's just kicking a man while he's down. I tried to talk to Channing Lorenzo today, but he just said, "Hey, I'm walking here," and walked right on past me. This is one of those only in the video games matchups. If this somehow happened in real life, I'd be stunned. We should have a different name for the different turnbuckles. One is Timmy, one is Tommy. There you go. Hurricane reversing with a dragon screw. Those Mafia members have no manners. Hurricane setting up for something big. Oh my, a top rope swinging neck breaker. I may be right back because okay. Hurricane going for the vertebraker. He hits it into the cover. And Lorenzo kicks out at 2. Nope, truck turned. Fair enough. Lorenzo able to fight back for that backwards elbow there. 2. Uh-oh. Drive-by kick. Could he be setting up? It's the "I'm walking here," or whatever he calls it. Oh, and somehow Hurricane kicks out at 2 point. No. And now Lorenzo undoing the turnbuckle pad. 2.9. Ooh, massive backdrop on the outside. Sent in the symbol of steel steps. If he doesn't call it the "I'm walking here," I don't claim it. Count of 5. And Hurricane trying to dish out more punishment. Oh, sending Lorenzo into another sim with the still steps. Count of 8. And Lorenzo's able to get back inside. Reversal by Hurricane into a reverse DDT. And now Hurricane starting to come back here. Massive super kick and oh, come on. Tony D'Angelo, his music and his entrance video, and of course Lorenzo takes advantage of the distraction. And Tony, of course, nowhere to be seen, just causing the distraction. Tony's walking here all the way to a distraction. Suplex by Lorenzo. And Lorenzo goes for another I'm walking here into the cover. The referee's too busy with the turnbuckle pad that Lorenzo removed. And it was just enough time for Hurricane to get his shoulder up. Reversal by Hurricane, who's going for another vertebreaker. Hits it into the cover. And he did it! Tonight, the good guy has won. If Tony Jones was here, he'd show him who the only true Tony is in the wrestling world, because he's the one in control. Justice. You could say that justice was indeed served here tonight, as Hurricane wins this match and earns another point in the war of momentum, bringing the points 2-1. Next up, we have that intergender tag team match. I'll be right back as I get that set up. All right.
I don't care what y'all say. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Trailblazers from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
Here comes Trish Stratus, the woman who will face Rhea Ripley for the Women's European Championship. Well, that was supposed to be 343.
And her partner from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
There you go.
Weighing in at
That's my wife right there.
205 pounds, Britt Hitman Hart.
And here comes the man who will face Bray Wyatt for the Intercontinental Championship. And there's me. I played Bret Hart on the Wicked Bros once, just under a different name. Fair. This is my brutality.
And representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide, Australia, the Women's European Champion,
Yeah, it's supposed to be on. I don't know why it's not working. F. Well. I wonder why it's not working for you.
from parts unknown, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion,
Maybe there's a cooldown. Okay. I turned it off and turned it back on. So, try again. Maybe so. LOL the crowd. Bray Wyatt. Nabbit. Streamlabs just doesn't want to work for whatever reason. As it says it's on. Alright, this match is underway. Streamglass doesn't like me, I guess. Tag out. Bray Wyatt and Bret Hart come into the ring. Back and forth action. Of course, Bray Wyatt still using those mind games. It's okay though, Twitch doesn't like me either. Mind games will not work on Bret the Hitman Hart, however. Even if it is WCW mind games. And we all know that Bret doesn't exactly enjoy talking about his time at WCW. Bray going for a sleeper hold. Bret able to get out of it. These two will face off against each other at our next pay-per-view as Bret goes to try to take the Intercontinental title away from Bray Wyatt. Tag out to Trish Stratus. Massive boot. Very similar situation as Trish Stratus will be facing off against Rhea, trying to take Rhea's women's European championship from her. Bret doesn't see his time in WCW as gold. That's for sure. Bray Wyatt with just massive power here. Now these two fight on the outside of the ring. And then again, we want to talk about mind games. What about the mind games of Bret Hart dressing like he did in 1992 when he became Intercontinental Champion against Roddy Piper? Perhaps Bret trying to show Bray that, hey, you have mind games, well, I have my own. 1992, good year. Tag out to Trish Stratus as the women come back into this match. Trish Stratus has just had a bit of a mean streak ever since she turned on the crowd, joining forces with Lita after Lita turned her back on the crowd. It was, though. Trish Stratus in full control. Into the cover after a running bulldog. And Rhea Ripley is able to kick out at 2. Uh-oh. Trish Stratus. Oh, hits the chick kick into the cover. And Ripley able to kick out at 2. Tag back out to Bret Hart. Bret in control. Sets up for a pile driver. He hits it straight into the cover. And Rhea breaks up the pin. Bret setting up, but Bray able to reverse. Oh, underhanded tactics. I was hoping for storms today, but there aren't any around. I mean, we saw a hurricane earlier. Tag back out to the rear to Rhea Ripley. Oh, and massive kick by Trish Stratus. And another. Rhea just running right into it. Sent into the turnbuckle. I don't know if that's Tommy or Timmy, but either way, they want to say, thank you, thank you. Rhea going for an Alabama slam. Oh! Massive slam, and there's the tag out to Bray Wyatt. Brett getting the upper hand with a scoop and a slam. Bray reverses. Mandible claw. Brett's down. Will this be it? Nah, Brett is able to kick out at 2. Tag back out to Rhea Ripley. Trish able to get the upper hand though. Massive shot, sending Rhea to the outside. Count of 4, and both these ladies head back to the ring. Rhea takes advantage, going for the rip tie, no, going for a abdominal stretch, but Stratus able to reverse out of it. We had storms while we were asleep early this morning. They woke me up. Now we don't have storms while I'm awake. Fair. Rhea Ripley using the ropes to hurt Trish's arms. And a rebound German suplex. Tag back out to Bray. And Hart able to get the better of the exchange. Reversal by Bray, but reversal right back by Brett. Massive chop by Bret Hart. And now backbreaker. Excellently executed by the excellence of execution. Massive pile driver, but Brett not doing. Uh-oh. Here's the sharpshooter, and he's got it locked in. Will Bray Wyatt tap out? No. Wyatt able to reverse out of it. Bret Hart able to reverse as he continues his onslaught. Tag out to Trish Stratus. And Rhea Ripley going for that electric chair. She hits it. Goes for the cover. And a kick out at 2. Bray Wyatt. I'm having issues saying Brett and Bray. Rhea Ripley going for the riptide. And there's the knockout. Brett, you can't hit the woman. And that victory by the champions might just affect the minds of their challengers. We will see as the following weeks occur. Don't hurt me, wifey is still on top. Don't hurt me, Rhea. With that, it's time to see if anybody is going to face Gunter. I'll be right back. And here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds.
This time, he's lost against the Honky Tonk Man. He's lost against Ultimate Warrior. But he still says that the legends need to take a retirement, just need to take their retirement and stop stealing the spotlight. And this time, not only is he challenging a legend or a Hall of Famer, he wants someone who truly represents America. I can think of a few people who could fit that build, but will any of them show up? And which one? The Ring General Gumball. Oh, yeah. Talk about a real American. If he lost against Honky Tonk Man, he needs to sit down. Gumball. Randy Orton.
And his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds, the Immortal
Hulk
Hulk Hogan!
Hogan coming to answer the call. Can't bet against America. Hulk repping the red and yellow again. This is such a good thing, right? Hulk Hogan hamming it up.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Tia's here after her match with Rhea and Bray. And this match gets started, and Hogan not taking any
Ooh, piece of
chances,
candy.
starting off
Ooh, piece of
strong, and there's Gunther taking it back. Oh, dagnabbit. Thank you, baby. You're welcome. Hulk Hogan. Well, Gunther said he wanted an American, and he got one here tonight. Oddly enough, this is a match I could see WWE doing. You're not wrong. The real American Hulk Hogan versus the Ring General. Is it weird that Gunther reminds me of Nikolai Volkov a little? Not at all. I mean, I guess a little because Nikolai was Russian and Gunther is German, but I could see it. Hogan showing that he could play dirty too. Wind up punch. Hogan went for a big boot, but Gunther got out of the way. You gotta think, if he loses here tonight, will Gunther finally drop this whole legend thing? Massive scoop slam. Or even Vladimir Kozlov. That would be a match I'd like to see. I miss Kozlov. Right. I'm actually really surprised that Gunther has been able to survive with a gimmick that he has. Because, like, Vladimir was supposed to be like one of the next big guys, but for whatever reason he just couldn't get over. Gunther is built from Austria, so he's Austrian, which is close. Oh, okay. I always thought he was German. That's my bad. Hogan in firm control. These two go to the outside of the ring again. Boone just smashed on the ring apron. Oh, and just a straight disrespectful slap by Gunther. I'm so hoping they don't turn Gunther into a comedy gimmick like they did with Vlad. Their official language is German, so close enough. I hope so too. Count of 6 as both men get in the ring, one by choice. Massive shots to the face. Jawjacker reversal as Hogan takes over. Backbreaker. Indeed, he does my German blood proud. Hogan only getting a 1 count. Baby, don't forget to bet. I did. Yeah, I under my Harley's Nightwing, I guess I could with my regular. No, after you said, baby, you forgot the bet, I redid it with I bet Gunther 90. Which you probably didn't see because right after that, Trish was asking about her points, and then you said you're welcome. Oh, I'm sorry I missed it. It's all good, baby. I appreciate you trying to help me out. Gunther going for a power bomb. Oh, and he hits it straight into the cover. Hogan able to kick out at 2. Of course, my love. Gunther to the top rope. Massive elbow drop. 2. Went for a scoop slam, but Hogan able to reverse into a DDT. Massive choke toss. Hogan pandered to the crowd. Full steam and gets kicked for his efforts. Oh, massive Death Valley driver by Gunther into the cover. And somehow Hogan is still able to kick out, and Gunther can't believe it. From the top rope, knee drop to the outside. Oh, going for that submission hold, but they're on the outside of the ring. And Hogan able to power out. Elbow drop. And now Hogan to the top rope. Massive elbow drop. Straight into the cover. Get it together, Gumball. A kick out at 2. Now it's Hogan's turn. Can't believe it. Sending Gunther's head into the mat. Uh-oh. Reversal and Gunther going for another power bomb. Into the cover. And the Hogan kicks out at 2. And look, Gunther can't believe it. Hulkamania is running wild. Uh-oh. Oh, massive slam into the cover. And he did it. Hulkamania is down.
Here is your winner,
The Real American, unfortunately unable to come to the challenge of the Ring General. We'll see how this plays out next week. And remember that next week is the last week before our next big pay-per-view. Gumball knew he had it in him. With that said, we're about to head out to our next match, back to our War of Momentum. I'll be right back as I get that set up. here we go. Back to the war momentum over the women's tag team titles.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Shayna Baszler, representing the Hit Squad from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yes, he did. Not only did he mention a pink Cadillac, but one of his entrances was literally him being driven to the ring in a pink Cadillac. If Gringo was there, he'd chalupa roll Gunther across all the continents. It's Tiffy time, y'all.
And representing Pretty Mean Sisters from Prior Lake, Minnesota, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Tiffany Stratton.
Pink Cadillacs are symbols of Mary Kay sales directors. Oh, wow. Tiffany Stratton looking to take the war of momentum. Right now it is 2-1. She's looking to make it 3-1. And of course, Ivy trying to even things up. We learned earlier the reason that Shayna has come out with Ivy and Ronda has come out with Zoe is all part of Sonya Deville's master plan. She wants to show off the new members and help build them up. And one of the ways she's doing this is Ronda Rousey has taken Zoe Stark under her wing and has become her mentor. Well, Shayna Baszler has done the same with Ivy Nile. I can't get away from Mary Kay. He's a heel then. But his gimmick needs to be that he's a Mary Kay sales director now. His gimmick was just he's Elvis. No, because Mary Kay is about faces. Ha ha. Ivy Nile in firm control here. Oh, now just doing some push-ups after those shots to the side. Getting a little cocky here. Now Tiffany Stratton takes control. Fair. And Tiff wiping the dirt, followed by a moonsault. And now she's going to try to do it again. And this time Ivy Nile moves. Miss. Back and forth action. Tiffany takes back control only for Ivy to reverse. And now Tiffany back in control. Just as I say that, Ivy takes back in control. Reversal. German suplex by Tiffany. STO by Ivy Nile into the cover, but only a 1 count. Of course, it will be Tiffany Stratton and Carmella defending the women's tag team titles against Ivy Nile and Zoe Stark. in 2 weeks' time. I've been thinking about getting into Mary Kay again, but I want to have some clients first. And Ivy Dial sent to that turnbuckle of the exposed variety. Oh, Stratton with a swanton into the cover. A kick out of 2. And now Niles sent into the turnbuckle, but reversal. And I can't see what's going on because the referee's in the way. Either Tiffany's somehow getting out of it though. Ivy going for this version of the Dragon Sleeper, and Tiffany Stratton taps out.
Here is your winner, Ivy
What? And with that, Ivy Nile able to bring the war of momentum for the Women's Tag Team Championships 2 versus 2. We will see if Kane can do the same. I'll be right back as I get our next match set up. And here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Brothers of Destruction from parts unknown, weighing in at 323 pounds,
Kane not only looking to make this 3-1, but also to avenge his loss at the hands of Channing Lorenzo last week. We'll see if he has what it takes to defeat the Dawn of RWF.
and his opponent, representing the D'Angelo family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, one half of the Men's Tag Team Champions, Tony D'Angelo!
Here comes Tony D'Angelo. Made his... tried to distract Hurricane earlier. It didn't work. We'll see if Channing sticks his nose in this match. He's walking into fire and brimstone here. He said, when asked about this, he said, hey, you talk about your fire, you talk about your brimstone. I'm telling you, the only thing that's good for is making a good of the pizza. And D'Angelo showing no fear as he takes the fight right to the big red machine. You gotta wonder if this seemingly turn backing the clock for Kane is doing him good here. He doesn't seem to be quite the same big red machine that we remember him ever since he started dressing like he did from 2002. Ouija says he's not wrong. And there's Kane. I need to actually go into create a character, and I think I gave Kane the wrong glove because it looks like he has something on his palm. And I'm just now noticing this. Huh. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it right now. Early 2 counts. I recently learned what brimstone is. 99.96 pure sulfur, having been rapidly heated to give it a white outer shell. And yeah, there he is. And he's actually, unlike Tony, Channing is actually here at ringside. Stinky. Vicious slam by Tony. He's actually walking here. Tony D'Angelo taking advantage of Channing's distraction. Kane able to reverse. And now these two are deciding to play some mind games by going in and out of the ring. Massive shot by D'Angelo into a version of the camel clutch, but Kane able to reverse. Count of 4. And Kane going for a tombstone. That could be it. Into a cover. And somehow D'Angelo gets the shoulder up at 2. Massive shot by the big red machine. Hey, can somebody do me a small favor and message me on Facebook to remind me to fix Kane's glove. That way I don't forget about it. Please. 2. And another kick out at 2. I got it. Thank you, baby. I'll do that off stream. Ooh, massive DDT by the Big Red Machine. And Tony's been busted open. And it seems like that just infuriated him. Pow! Right in the kisser. Into the cover. And Kane's able to kick out. And now D'Angelo taking the turnbuckle pad off. Continuing the punishment. D'Angelo to the top rope. Went for a splash. I don't think he quite got it. Kane went for a choke slam, but D'Angelo a little too quick for him. I'm waiting for the 2.99999. Oh, just choking in the corner. D'Angelo going for a bear hug, but Kane able to reverse it. Massive clothesline, and D'Angelo rolls to the outside of the ring, but Kane to the top turnbuckle, a massive club to the head. It is indeed Wednesday, my dudes. Oh, I love it. Perfect timing, yeah. Count of 6. Taunting by Tony D'Angelo. Kane going for a tombstone again. He hits it, but it looks like that took everything out of him. Tony is surprisingly putting up a real good fight against Kane. If the timing is perfect, I clip it. He is, though. Into the cover. And there it is.
Here is your winner,
The Big Red Machine able to get the victory and bring the war of momentum over the men's tag team titles 3-1. We'll see how much this affects everything next week. For now, it is time to go into our semi-main event of the evening. I'll be right back as I get that set up. the woman who will face China for the women's championship. Her tag team partner is the man who'll be facing Eddie Guerrero for the United States Championship.
And her partner from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar.
Noam Dar getting a second chance, so to speak. He failed to win the Pure Honor Championship from Dominic Mysterio, but because of this whole situation with never getting a chance to face Eddie, he now will get his chance at our next pay-per-view, which is only 2 weeks away from today. Weeks.
And from Redondo Beach, California, the women's champion, the ninth wonder of the world, China!
And here comes the current women's champion. You know, she's got to be confident coming into this one. She's been so dominant as of late. And she's once again teaming up with Eddie Guerrero. We all know the history between them two. Roxanne looks like she's not happy to be teaming with Dom Bar. She probably isn't.
And her partner from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, the United States champion, Eddie Guerrero!
I've been thinking about altering his entrance as a champion to have him wearing the title and just have his normal, like, regular entrance. If you guys would be okay with that. I wouldn't be either, to be honest. Sounds good to me. This entrance just doesn't scream Eddie Guerrero to me. He never really acted like this. Even when he was a heel, like towards his last time as a heel, he didn't quite, he didn't really act like that. It definitely needs that Latin charm. We start this match off with Roxanne and China. Roxanne. China trying to get an early count here. Also, I'm going to go ahead and ask this now. so that way there's plenty of time. I severely doubt Chinese. I highly doubt that I've liked the name Roxanne ever since Goofy movie. Fair. Okay. Focus, Ben. You're trying to ask a question. I highly doubt that our main event is going to take or be long enough to go until 9:30, which means we're going to have time to feel. What would you guys like to do in the meantime? So after it is over, after RWF is over, what would you guys like me to do? What was the other food fighter name you came up with earlier, Amanda? Guerrero going for a gory bomb or a gory special, but Noam Dar able to reverse out of it. Now it's Eddie's turn to reverse. Hurricanrana. Carmelo and Carmelo Hayes. Caramelo. That's it. I could have. Of course, you can't forget the candy cane. Gumball. Gumball. Don't forget Gumball for Gunter. I thought there was at least another one. Okay. As far as after... dagnabbit. Okay. As far as... after stream, maybe some unofficial FCW matches. Candy cane would be the spelling. I guess so. Didn't we have a candy cane in our action figure series? There's the three amigos. Eddie Guerrero into the cover, but Perez right there to break things up. I thought it was candy cane. Tag out to China. And Perez with a, wheelbarrow face buster. We probably did, fair. I want to say, because I think I had an action figure. It was one of the newer canes, but he had a removable mask. I could be wrong, though. Roxanne Perez in full control. Never thought I'd say that. Hot shot sends China to the outside, and Perez follows suit. I loved playing Kane. Massive DDT on the outside. Count of 5 already. This may go to a no contest. Power bomb. Count of 9. There's a tag stopping the count out. We almost were at a count out victory, but she tagged out to stop the count out victory from happening. Oh, a poke to the eye. Doing a little lying, cheating, and stealing. Dar sends Eddie Guerrero to the outside. Eddie able to capitalize momentarily. As now these two fight on the outside of the ring. Ooh, missed by Eddie. And Dar takes control. Working over the leg. Now working over the arm. Noam Dar trying to prove to Eddie that he has what it takes. Thank you for the sound alert. The tag out. Oh, jumping sunset flip power bomb into the cover, and China kicks out at 2. Modified Russian leg sweep. 2. Ooh, Thez press by Roxanne Perez. Or is that the Perez press? To the top rope. Signaling for something. Perez with a Meteora from the top rope. As a tag out to Noam Dar, who immediately gets hit with a drop kick by Eddie Guerrero. 2. Hashtag Perez press. Exploder suplex. Hashtag clip it. Only a 1 count. Now it's Eddie working over the arm of Dar. And now working over his leg. Guerrero setting up for no. I thought maybe the Brain Buster or Three Amigos, but Noam Dar able to get out of it. Noam working over that arm again. Sent into the corner. Reversal by Guerrero. Dar takes back control. Again, Guerrero takes back. Goes for his signature. Yep. Oh, armbar off the top rope. Guerrero on fire now. Oh, but a miss. And Dar takes control with a Northern Light suplex. A tag back out to Roxanne Perez, who hits another wheelbarrow facebuster. The number 1 contenders showing, uh-oh. There's the pedigree, and there's the knockout. Once again. Woo, hashtag KO. Once again, China able to get a KO and victory for her team, and yet another victory for the mixed tag team of China and Eddie Guerrero. But you got to give it to the challengers. They really showed that the champions are going to have their hands full. It is now time for our main event of the evening. I'll be right back as I get that set up. And here it is, our main event of the evening. Wait a minute.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Game Triple H!
It looks like Triple H hasn't come alone. He's got his wife, Stephanie McMahon, by his side here tonight. Just to be funny. Triple H will face The Undertaker here tonight. The third and last person that Stone Cold won tag team titles with, besides, because Undertaker can't face himself. And here comes the dead man. Will he or will he not be still aligning himself with Paul Bearer so far? Yes, they do. And yes, he is. Despite all the losses, he still continues to align himself with Paul Bearer. I'm sure there's some method to the madness.
And his opponent, accompanied by Paul Bearer, representing the Brothers of Destruction from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker!
Well played, WWE. Ever since aligning himself again with Paul Bearer, we have seen a different side of The Undertaker. Despite that, he lost against Shawn Michaels. He lost against Dude Love, and now here tonight, he faces Triple H. Win or lose, though, he will face Stone Cold. For the RWF Heavyweight Championship. And this match is underway, and Undertaker not wasting any time. Undertaker going for a cover. Only a 1 count. The wars that these two men have been in continue here tonight. And there's the reversals. Triple H takes this over again. only to get reversed. Undertaker seems to not be playing around tonight. He hooks on a Dragon Sleeper, but Triple H able to battle out of it. Back and forth action by these two. They take it to the outside now. Count of 8. Thankfully, both men able to get back into the ring, and Undertaker setting in for the last ride, and he hits it. And down come the straps. Taker setting up for a tombstone, but Triple H able to reverse. And there's a spine buster into the cover. And Undertaker able to get out at 2. I think I'm going to wear makeup tomorrow, see if I can garner interest. Okay, baby. Oh no, Triple H just raking the eyes of Undertaker. Triple H in control, trying to go for a cover. My husband is amazing. And now Triple H setting up. Went for a pedigree, but Taker able to reverse out of it. Hits a big boot. And a second big boot. Triple H gaining control again. Draping Taker over the top rope. And Triple H setting up for a pedigree. This time he hits it. Uh-oh. Audio cut out, but we're still going. We're still live. Looks like we got audio again. Technical difficulties, but we're still going. Flapjack by Triple H. Wyatt 6 is hacking the stream. I'm not sad about this. Triple H to the top rope. It's a flying elbow drop into the cover. And third time is not the charm.
Here is your winner, the
We have all lost the game. And with that, this episode of RWF is done. Just in case you're just now joining us tonight, we saw JD McDonough defeat Jinder Mahal. Carmella defeat Zoe Stark. The Hurricane defeat Channing Stax Lorenzo. Rhea Ripley and Bray Wyatt defeat Trish Stratus and Bret Hart. Gunther defeat Hulk Hogan. Ivy Nile defeat Tiffany Stratton. Kane defeat Tony D'Angelo. Chyna and Eddie defeat Roxanne Perez and Noam Dar. And Triple H defeat The Undertaker. With that, you guys said you wanted to see some FCW. Do you have anyone in particular you'd like to see? Because we can go female, not really, I mean, we can't really go female. We don't have, I need to get back on and do more stuff, but
If you're feeling lonely today, come along and throw your cares away. We're really glad that you're our friend, and
I'm afraid that making too many characters would cause more bugs. Fair, honestly.
If you're feeling lonely today, come along and throw your cares
We may have to actually just not do FCW, and I hate that,
and this is a
but
friendship that'll never ever end. If you're feeling lonely today,
I have an idea.
and throw your cares away. If you're feeling lonely today, come along and throw your
gonna
cares
do-
away. We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end.
We're gonna have all the Bray Wyatts face off against each other.
If you're feeling lonely today, come along and throw your cares away.
The real Firefly Funhouse match. I'm not sad about this.
Feeling lonely today, come along and throw your cares away. We're really glad that you're
Ha! And of course, both
a friendship that'll never
Bray Wyatt songs would play. all the Brays and all the Bray themes. Heck, all their entrances might be enough to get to 9:30. You're not wrong. These dark boys and their long entrances. This may be his best theme. I was gonna say what's really bad too is they have cult leader Bray, his attire as cult leader on this game, and they even have the cult leader entrance, but they don't give his cult leader attire the cult leader entrance, and they don't have the cult leader theme song like the original Broken Out in Love. They don't have that on the game either. They have. That's real odd. And you could argue it's because in Showcase he doesn't get a entrance as cult leader, but neither did the Fiend, and they gave the Fiend the entrance and music and everything. So, I don't know.
If you're feeling lonely today, come along and throw your cares away. We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end.
Hashtag justice for Colt Bray.
If you're feeling lonely today, come along and throw your cares away. We're really glad that you're our
Hot take, but the Bray that's entering now is my favorite.
From parts unknown, weighing in at 285 pounds, Ray
If you're feeling lonely today, come along and throw your cares away. If
Intercontinental Champion Bray Wyatt just sounds right. A funny thing is, if we count all the Brays as one person, then Bray has won the heavyweight title and the Intercontinental title. Heck yeah, he should be a Grand Slam champ eventually. Actually, he has that ability. Oh my, is this Muscle Man Bray? Yes. Yes, it is.
Mass destruction from parts unknown. Weighing in at 285 pounds, Bray
I love this. Yeah, and what's worse is, or not worse, but what's also is, you said he needs to be a Grand Slam. We could do that on this game because they teamed him and John Cena up in this game as the weapons of mass destruction, and it's this specific version of Bray that they teamed up with John Cena. Bray and John for tag champs. If he loses the Intercontinental Championship, we'll see. Sounds good. Bray was one of the few guys who could answer a question about being a dark gimmick correctly. You see, one of the hardest things about being a dark gimmick is you gotta think, how is that going to translate once the bell rings? Like, they can spend all the money they want in production and backstage stuff. But once the bell rings, how is all of that going to translate into a wrestling match? And if you can't answer that question, or if you want to answer that question with, well, I'm going to start with a tie-up and go into a couple arm drags, you do not need to be a dark character. Bray just might be, in my opinion, the most creative wrestler WWE has had. I wonder how the White Six is going to answer. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that myself. Well, one thing about this match is we know at least Bray Wyatt's going to be the winner. Boa's so unbelievably good in the Howdy Roll. My only real concern is something that Amanda brought up. I just hope that he doesn't get too lost in trying to be his brother. And he remembers that he needs to still be him. He and Bray would have been the best thing ever together. Like, I like the attack and everything that happened on Raw with Chad Gable, but the fact that he was doing Bray's, like, taunts, I don't know, it worries me. I think Bo will find his way. I hope so. Because the last thing he needs is to just be considered a knockoff of his brother. There's nothing wrong with honoring his brother's legacy and all that good stuff, but I don't know. Then again, I'm one to talk. I gotta come up with my own taunts and stuff, and having issues with that. Yeah, we definitely don't want to see him end up as Bray Wyatt 2.0. There goes the Firefly Funhouse, Bray. There goes Wolfpack. Okay, it goes to the most current Bray Wyatt. Which means it's down to the Muscle Man and the Fiend. The man with the Fiend on his shirt and the actual Fiend. Go hashtag Muscle Man. It may also be a gimmick, him having schizophrenia / multiple personalities, like Norman Bates. That's true. Talking about Bodellis. Could be. Oh wow. I did not see that one. This can only mean one thing. Pray for president. It's time to do the Muscle Man dance. US break. US break. Okay. We don't really have time for another full match, but I am going to go ahead and turn the timers off. We got 10 minutes. Anything specific y'all want to see? Change Kane's glove. Okay, I can do that. Why is Showcase advertising WrestleMania 30? I have no idea. Sure enough, it does have a... There we go. That's the one we want. Yeah. That was easy enough. I may not like JBO, but his theme song sure makes me feel nostalgic. I guess because it's the 40 years of I don't know. The showcase is all about like the different WrestleManias, so maybe that's why. I honestly don't know. Oh, you want some nostalgia? Yeah, I'll do that one. Kind of. I'll give you a little bit of nostalgia. Kind of. I found out that Kane has a special entrance. With Paul Bearer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Bearer, representing the Brothers of Destruction from parts unknown, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
Oh yes, I love this. Kane and Paul together was special. Kind of liked it in a way better than Paul and Taker. Wish we could use Blonde Paul.
Weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid,
So yeah, I mainly wanted to show this. That way, in case I'm thinking that if Hurricane and Kane don't win the tag team titles, and especially if Undertaker doesn't win the heavyweight title, then reforming Kane and Paul Bearer. I know one more thing I can do. That's really Eddie Guerrero champion? Really? But that doesn't look like anything like Eddie. There's Eddie. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's better for Eddie. Should we give him the car or not? He doesn't need it, but it looks good. I think card for PLEs. I mean, that would mean I'd have to come and change this entrance every single time. we're doing a PLE and then change it back. Which I could do. It's not like I do a lot of stuff anyway, so. I hope. That's a good idea. True. Okay. Okay. You do a lot, baby. Oh, hashtag helpful bird. Okay. So we got that done. And it is time. So, it is officially time to wrap up. I'm just kind of closing out the PlayStation right now. Alright. I hope you all had a good time. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Rabbit Wrestling Federation. Of course, we will have our next RWF show next Wednesday. I got the Discord link ready. Agreed he do. Yay. However, I will be live again tomorrow. Not with wrestling. But tomorrow is Thursday. And what I'm assuming is going to be our final bit of playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet. And perhaps the start of Pokemon Sword. We'll see on that one. So yeah, tomorrow's Poke Thursday. Assuming. Tomorrow is Poke Thursday. Same Rabbit time, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Same Rabbit Twitch channel right here. Tomorrow's going to be great. Let's go ahead and get our commands underway. As always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly, and we want to make sure that we return his blessings by giving him all of the honor, glory, credit, and praise that he rightfully deserves. Also, a huge thank you to our other sponsors, Firebird 10, Jack Skelly with 6 ones, Demon King 025, and Zeofire Incorporated for their contributions to the stream. If you would like to contribute something and become a sponsor, just ask and we'll give you more information on how you can do so. Discord. We have one of those. And my hashtag wonderful wife has just posted a link into the chat. If you would like to and haven't already done so, feel free to grab that link and come join us. We'd love to see you there. Likewise, if you would like to see some of our past live streams, then head on over to our YouTube, where we are continuing to upload to try to get closer and closer to catching up to where we are in the current, right here, right now. But either way, feel free to check it out. Last but not least is ways that you can help support the stream if you would like to do so. Always keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, if you would like more information on how you can help support the stream, feel free to look in chat or, of course, ask some questions. Last but certainly not least, as the new, we are not going to be doing a raid today only because we have a brand new outro video. The song was provided by Jack Skelly with 6 ones. And I have edited the video myself. So, yeah. I hope you guys will stick around and watch that. See you soon. Have a good night, everyone. See you soon, my love. Safe travels and good night. Yes. With that, I am JRabbit87. I hope I'll see you all tomorrow. With that, everyone, have a really amazingly good night.
Central time, the rabbit will rise with God's love and opened eyes. All days but Monday, new legends are born. With the rabbit, you'll never be forlorn. No one believed, yet here he stands, defying doubt, faith in God, hand in hand. With every I thank you, his spirit soar, showing Switch what he has and more. 6 days a week, come see what he's got. The fun is never over, because guess what? Tuesday nights Minecraft, Wednesday nights Rasslin, Thursday nights Pocket Monsters, Friday nights Star Wars, Saturday nights Subnautica, finally Sunday Animal Crossing. Tuesday night Minecraft, Wednesday night Rasslin, Thursday night Pocket Monsters, Friday night Star Wars, Saturday night